What it do, guys? Manjoume here, and today we're going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, now available on both Android and iOS. If you like what you see, download and try it for yourself. It is free. The reason why I'm even here right now is because of the new addition to this game, and it is pretty clear what it is. It is, of course, the ability to auto-duel. Now, auto-dueling is a really great mechanic they've added to the game because it allows us to take the decks that we've made and not have to play the game ourselves. Case in point, I'm not going to touch the screen right now. No flipping of the coin, it's totally done for us. I didn't do that. We allow the computer to play for us. And we're going to see here just how quickly the computer can do this. Ooh, that's going to hurt. But we said no to that trap. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty quick one. Yeah, this is going to be over pretty quick. Are we going to summon that Magnet Warrior? Wow, they did not even summon the Magnet Warrior. Because that... well, I guess it was game anyway, so I guess it wasn't especially necessary, but as you could see, auto duel technically works, and now I do take control and kind of accepting the win. So this is a really good way of just getting XP and grinding it out without actually having to grind it out yourself, and of course duels go much quicker this way because it's just computer playing against computer. And no, it's great. I love this. I was actually able to get to what level was I at? I don't know. I was able to get at least level 25 in a couple of days, kind of mindlessly letting it go ahead and do its thing. But all joking aside, as you can see, there is in fact some GX content in this game now, and that is something I've really been looking forward to. Complete all character unlock missions, and it looks like we might be unlocking a character very soon. Ooh, here it is. New area open. Preparing to access. Hey. Sure. Next generation. Generation next. GX, if it were. Oh man. That's... oh man! GX! That's kind of good. Enter the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Okay.
Let's see you get past this.
Oh, change series. So we can go from the original Yu-Gi-Oh! And go into GX.
My heroes are ready to throw down.
Oh, they actually got the voice actor back. That's actually surprising. And the setting is definitely different. It looks more like Duel Academy rather than a virtual world. Legendary Duelist unlocked. Linking with Jaden Yuki. Oh, I knew it would take a while to get to this, but we're finally here. We don't have everything yet, but like this is a big step towards it. The whole world is being like rearranged to be close enough. Whoa, so this is the Duel Links? Mind blown. What can be sweeter than the world's duelists gathering in one spot? And of course he's got his duel spirit. Yeah, pal, I knew you'd agree. And it's cool to see Winkribo going kuri. Yeah, I saw Elemental Hero Neos back there. If every single duelist is here, maybe I can make Yugi again. What the... wait, is this assumed... well, okay, so he looks a little younger, so I'm guessing this is talking about... well, even then he was older. So I don't know if when he says to meet Yugi again, he's implying the first episode, where he kind of just bumps into Yugi and gets Winkribo, or spoilers. I guess that first one was spoilers, but it was like episode 1. The movie, where they all three of the protagonists at that time, up to 5Ds, met. So that could count. Or the ending of Season 4, of the series, actually, where he duels Yugi. Again, spoiler, but there's debate whether or not that actually happens, or if that's in his mind, or it doesn't really matter. That'll be super sweet. I gotta get my game on, and that was his shtick. And and I totally will with my most awesome hero, Elemental Hero Neos. Clearly that's his signature card. It was, although initially it wasn't. And with you too, of course. I can always count on you, Wing Karibo. Goody goody! Alright, let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. My heroes are ready to throw down in a whole new world. A whole new world! That had to have been on purpose. Nice, Jade and Yuki unlocked, as well as Elemental Hero Neos, who I'm sure have a much better summoning art thing than Exodia. Exodia's is kind of disappointing and kind of terrible. Ooh, how to play GX series, and that part of that's Japanese still. The world of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is here. Complete stage missions GX and obtain characters from the GX series. And for the most part, it looks to be pretty similar. I'm not exactly sure what deck we're running right now. Is that Union Aid? Yeah, let's try and see what we can accomplish using this deck, this starting deck, without touching a single thing about it. Will we need to make kind of addition, subtraction, some kind of alteration to it? Probably. But let's take a look at what it is right now. At, what is it, level 1, level 0, whatever it's considered? Okay, I'm going second, so I at least have the benefit of drawing one extra card.
All right, get your game on.
Hey, Duel! My turn.
Okay, we don't have an extra deck thing yet, which is not good for Jaden. Okay, that's 1500.
My turn.
So, what do we get?
I draw.
Another Kishido Spirit. Okay, we have 3. Not really too helpful there. Let me get that out of the way. What exactly does new monsters in your side of the field cannot be destroyed in battle if the attack are equal? Well, this dude's technically a hero, although neither of them are strong enough to attack.
Monster.
I guess I'll play Kishido Spirit.
I activate a continuous spell.
Not that it'll really help me. My only hope is that she doesn't get something to power up her monster, because if it goes up to, say, 2000, I don't know that I have anything in this deck. Okay, what'd you get? Okay, one of the same. I'm gonna live through this. That's about it. Oh, is it because his name is Beaver Warrior? Percentatrix is cool. We don't have a fusion, so she's not gonna do us much good.
My turn's done.
Okay, I'm wondering what kind of offense we can mount. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, give me something to augment. No! I need to augment my monsters or something. Actually, how strong is he? I could do 50 damage, but that wouldn't really solve anything.
My turn's done.
I mean, why does he have Beaver Warrior? Why not just give him... I mean, Clayman would be cool. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
This deck is kind of trash, but that's what you expect from starting decks.
I set a monster.
Okay, we're gonna set a monster,
My turn.
and that's all we can really do. We can't do much right now, understandably. Okay, let's see what we get.
Time to battle. Come on, this is gonna work.
So we have a mediocre wall of Beaver Warriors.
My turn.
Come on, let's get something that we can summon. Wing Karibo. While that is interesting, that doesn't especially help us. So I'll end my turn.
My turn's done.
This is so exciting.
I have to have Neos in this deck. If I can summon out Neos, I think I'll do fine.
I end my turn.
Here I go.
Come on. Let's see. Neos. Damn it. It's not Neos. I don't need that.
My turn's done.
Come on, let's just see if we can drop. The thing is, the longer it takes us to summon our monster, the sooner she's gonna get a card that'll let her just run over my creatures, so it's gotta get something. Feather Shot. That'd be cool if I had Avion or he was strong enough to defeat anything, really. So, why did I get that? Why is that in this deck? If I have Skyscraper, then I could do some damage, so I'll at least set it.
Face down.
Why not?
Monster.
Actually, was that a bad move? Destroys a monster in battle. Control the chance of that. I guess it's okay.
My turn's done.
Get ready. It's my turn.
I also need to make sure I have one monster in the field if she does get something to augment her monsters.
My hand.
Such as...
I
Actually, what the
activate
effect?
my
Negate the effect. Well, they don't have effects, so...
Time to battle. Here I go.
Uh-oh.
I attack with a monster. Here I go. I attack with my heart.
Okay, now we don't even have enough to summon Neos if we draw him, so...
It's I draw.
Avion. Avion is good, but he's too weak to beat anything. Although if we have Skyscraper, Kashido Spirit would protect it if I activated Feather Shot, but I don't have that. So let's play Kribo.
Monster.
Probably should have saved him.
My turn.
Okay, let's see what we can do.
Get ready.
We only have...
I draw.
We have 8 cards left in the deck. Not much else we can do.
No retreat.
That would be the smart choice.
No retreat. I attack with a monster.
And then we won't take damage for the rest of the turn.
I end my turn.
Save. Oh yeah.
Okay, let's see.
My turn.
I'm hoping for Skyscraper. I don't know if it's in the deck. Another Avion does not help me. What the hell is in this deck? Why do we have 3 Kashido Spirits? Jesus.
I'll summon this. Elemental hero Burstina. Time to battle. Burstina attack.
The best I can do is not die outright from that, but
My turn's done.
there's not much else I can do. If Neos is in this deck, then I just got really unlucky and didn't draw him.
I summon a
And I should definitely have a Skyscraper in this deck. If I don't, then what's the point of Feather Shot? Because that's not gonna kill anything.
Here I go. I attack with my
320. I think I'll live. I think I'll.
my monster.
Yeah, I technically live here, but
Attacks you directly.
That all you got?
End
This
my
isn't
turn.
looking good.
of course I didn't. This deck sucks.
All I need is a chance.
And another one of these weak heroes that doesn't help. Ah, screw it.
Soar on in. Elemental hero.
Going all out.
Check out my face down card.
I don't even fully remember what this does. Okay, what does that do? Avion, during this turn, it can attack equal to the number of monsters you control when this card resolves, but they cannot attack directly. Monsters you control. Okay, so he can just attack equal to the number of monsters I had when I activated it, which was 1, which doesn't matter. I'm just gonna attack into death. That's fine. This deck sucks, as you would expect from a starting deck. But if it had Skyscraper, it would have actually worked out. But we didn't, and that was awful. I gotta see if it at least says Neos, because this is kind of sad. Hey, we almost... Hey! That's something good. Well, it's at least not awful. For the heroes, Duel. I don't know what that is. Featherwind? Oh, that's another not great card. Hey, there we go. There's a fusion. Oh, wait. We don't get a fusion until level 10? And then, technically, we would get pieces for the next one. Till 14, 16. That's okay. Another one? I mean, I get you would play more than one. It just seems odd that it'd be part of this line. Oversoul's good. What else? I don't remember what that is. Skyscrapers at 30? Oh, jeez. It's a while away. Oh, Our Righteous Justice is... Personally, I like it. Okay, now let's look at the deck and see what we can do about it. Because there's definitely stuff we can do with it. Or write out, replace it, and later use the cards that came in there. So let's take a look at what we get. Okay, so it looks like we do have a Neos, and we just didn't draw it. Which, I don't know, that sucks, but yeah, we have no power augmentation, so... And not even a skill yet, because he hasn't been leveled up yet. So, what are we gonna do? What do I do with that? Let me think. Let's go to the card studio. Everything's still arranged in mostly the same way that it was before, so everything's just a little different. And of course, some of the characters you fight, I guess, are themed after GX. So let's go to the deck editor and copy deck. And I went ahead and bought the structure decks. Let's try the Hero Rising one. Copy this deck. Where's Jaden? We're just gonna copy over what we have because this one's kind of trash. Deck copied. Okay, so now already we have something that's at least better because one, a lot of these monsters are stronger. And on top of that, we have some fusions we can actually summon. And that's good news. Since this is the complete structure deck, let's see how that does in a duel. Since I have not tried it yet in a duel. He's as good as anyone else to try this on with, so... Let's try to fight a Slifer Red versus Slifer Red with using a hero deck. A weird one too, not even... I mean, they're still elemental heroes, but they're not the elemental heroes from the anime. I think they're based on the manga, which is like, quote, nature-based, I guess. We're going second, which is good because we need a lot of resources to do fusion. We didn't get any monsters. Although once we do get a monster, I guess we could have just thrown in Neos, but
It's my turn. I'm counting on
we're gonna need a monster.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Oh, he's got one. But, well, I wouldn't call it weak, but
It's my turn.
draw.
I draw.
Rottweiler. Probably the only monster I didn't want to get. Hero Barrier. There's really nothing I can do with this.
My turn's done.
Alright, just go.
Okay. It's my turn. I'm gonna draw. From my hand.
Oh shit, if he gets Thousand Dragon, I lose this turn. Fuck. I think I just lost because 16 plus 24 is 4,000. I didn't want to play my monster because I wanted to save its effect. Can I even activate that? Yeah, it only works one. No, we just lost. And then exactly 1,600. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna try again using this deck, because that... You saw the hand there. That hand was awful, so we couldn't really amount any offense. We actually did better with the worst deck. That sucked. You know, in situations like this where I feel, you know, I could go for some fusion stuff and try to have some fun, or I can just make a beatdown deck, and I can beat the computer pretty easily even on auto mode, as you guys saw earlier. Let's just try to let's just try to win. Let's try to play. So I'm trying to think, maybe just winning isn't going to be possible. We want to play the game. We're going second, which, again, is good, but it didn't help us last time, so...
All right.
Okay, we actually got monsters this time. That's a good sign. Forget what he does. Voltic.
My turn.
Oh,
Set up.
I don't think that really helps us.
My turn is complete. My turn.
What do we get?
Draw.
Can activate it this turn.
Activate the spell card. Polymerization.
Alright. I'll fuse together my Elemental Hero Heat, Elemental Hero Heat, and Elemental Hero Lady Heat to summon Elemental Hero Inferno, who, unlike most heroes, I think he's actually not a warrior. Yeah, it's probably Pyro. Pyro, who's got 2300, which kind of sucks, but...
Here comes one of my favorites. I summon a monster in attack position.
I mean, I guess all of them are favorites. Let's activate H-Heated Heart.
Spell card.
H-Heated Heart will give me a 500 attack boost. On top of that, I'll get Piercing. So,
Let's battle. Take this.
attacking that, the difference will be done to his life points,
I mustn't strike
which,
back
you know,
just as hard to keep up.
we ended up negating the increase because that was exactly how much it had, but doing that directly is pretty good.
Ah! A true
I'm
duelist
not
never-
exactly sure why Voltic is in this deck. We can't fuse with it, and I don't remember seeing a card to... Well, if we have Fusion Gate, then we would use him to get back
I draw.
some materials.
Set a monster. I end my turn.
We can probably win this turn.
It's sweet.
Hero emerges. And this is why I say Neos would be pretty decent, because since you do use up all your hand resources, you would at least be able to get a strong monster because of it, because you don't have anything left in your hand.
I attack with my monster. Hero always wins in the end.
It sure does. That's a lot of weird implications about that guy, David.
Promise that you'll duel me again in the future. Oh yeah! There's nothing better than a duel. Till next time, keep getting your game on.
It's so cool to hear Jaden after... I mean, even if we count the 3D movie, the team-up movie, that was... Oh yeah, I'm gonna swap in Wildheart, because he's better than Voltic, I think. But no, Bonds Beyond Time was probably 2008, nearly 10 years ago. So it's been nearly 10 years since we've heard the Jaden Yuki voice, which is really cool. And I really, yeah, it's just super cool. Now let's edit the deck. Yeah, we don't have anything that would banish. Does this banish? No, it just summon. So there's really no reason to have him in this deck. So let's edit the deck. Take him out. He doesn't do us much good. Put him in, because he'll do us a little good. What does he do? He can banish his card. Oh, okay, so... Okay, I see the combo that they wanted us to do. They want you to have Flash destroyed in battle, so that you would banish himself and 3 other elemental heroes to get a normal spell, which ideally would be Polymerization. That takes up a lot of resources, so I'm going to take that out. And in its stead... Oops, I want to take that out. And to replace it, I'm going to put Neos in there, because since we are running a Hero Emerges, I think it'd be pretty cool to have that there. Fusion Recovery is to get back some resources. What other cards do we have here that we want to put in here? Fusion Tag wouldn't really help me right now. Flash Fusion might. That might be kind of useful. Flash Fusion would let me attack and then mid-battle try to go for game, which is pretty neat. Do they have to be on the field? Monsters you control. So I can't do that turn 1, which is a little lame. I probably do want some destruction. I don't think I need that. If I'm in a situation where I need to get back life points, I'm probably going to lose anyway. Let's try that. Let's save that for now and give it a try. We at least got rid of 2 of the weaker cards that wouldn't really help us. 1000 Dragon. Well, this... If we don't get a really dead hand, then maybe we can do something about it. But let's see what we can get. You know, now that I think about it, in Elemental Hero Inferno at 2300 would still be a bad match against 1000 Dragon because it's stronger. And I'm going first, so I have less hand.
Time to throw down. Win or lose, let's have fun.
Let's duel. It'll be tons of fun.
Duel. It's my turn.
Okay, so we got Typhoon. For opponents, I bet this from her hand. It doesn't really matter.
Throw down or face down.
I still say throw down or face down. What does she do? During each of your phases. That could work out later, but right now it's not too helpful. You could have 18. I think Wild Heart's fine.
I said a monster.
1600's kind of bulky.
Done.
My turn.
Unless she gets just a fusion, in which case then I wouldn't stand a chance.
From
And
my hand,
ah, damn it.
I activate a spell.
Well, okay, it might not be 1000. Oh, that's not gonna help anyway. So it might not be. Okay, so it wasn't. What am I trying to think of? It wasn't 1000 Dragon. It was
I fusion summon
still better than my monster.
all together.
Ah, crap.
I summon
Okay, if she attacks with the normal monster first, then I at least won't take any damage.
my monster attacks.
Yeah, because they're equal.
You can do it.
But
My monster attacks.
her fusion is stronger than my monster. Although her fusion still kind of
Good
sucks.
luck on yours.
Here I go.
If I can get Poly, that would be really rad. Polymerization. Damn it. Well, I do have multiples.
I'm counting on you, buddy. I summon a monster in attack position.
And because he's on the field, who is a hero, he gets a boost from his own effect. He's not quite strong enough to get over the fusion,
Attack with my monster.
but I can get over the other one.
Problem.
Although I am kind of a sitting duck on my next turn. Or her next turn.
Draw.
See what she
I'm
has.
counting on you. I summon a monster in attack position.
Uh-oh. Silver Fang.
Battle. Go out there and show 'em your stuff.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do here.
Attacks.
You haven't beat me yet.
I really want to get a Poly now.
You can do it.
Poly would really help.
Life point. My turn is over. Good luck on yours.
Here
Come
I
on,
go.
deck, don't fail me now.
My turn.
Polymerization. Yes! I'll start off my turn by activating
Spell card. Polymerization.
the very one and the same. By fusing my Elemental Hero Heat and my Elemental Hero Lady Heat. For the ladies. I can fusion summon Elemental Hero Inferno. In attack mode.
I'm counting on you, buddy. I fusion summon a monster.
I forget what his effect is. What is his effect? If it battles a water monster, it gains 1000 attack. Not gonna be at all helpful in this duel, but
Let's battle.
I do want to get the stronger one out of the way.
Attack with my
Because I'm not that much stronger.
Still okay.
Alright, cool.
My turn's done.
Now the thing that would really hurt me right now is if she was able to either get Time Wizard and call it right.
Duel together. I summon a monster
Ah,
in
shit.
attack position.
It's a time wizard, isn't it? Damn it!
My monster's
Can't really
back.
do much about this. Come on, heads. Damn it! That's bad for me.
I set a card. All right, let's battle. Come on.
Okay, because I've dueled so many times
My monster attacks
against this
your life
character
points
and just
directly.
grinding out, I should be able to...
Do it. Attack your life points directly. All good turns must come
I just
to
need a
an
monster right now, so...
All I need is a
Damn it! I
chance.
got another polymerization.
I draw.
Let's face up. Oh wait, that's for face up cards? Oh, I don't want that. Ooh, that's dead. That's it. We're gonna lose. Damn it. Fucking time wizard.
Do is end my turn.
I'm more than on my A game. I'm on my A+ game.
Thank you.
It's my turn. I draw.
I'm
Battle.
like 95% certain that her face down card was Time Machine.
Attacks your life points directly.
Like, Fusion Recovery would have worked out because I would have gotten back my Elemental Hero Heat
Whoa,
and been able to have destroyed probably Time
That
Wizard.
was a blast.
If I had read that card right, I would have put something else in. Yeah, that didn't work out. What do we have? Where's 12? What the hell was that? Okay, let's figure out what that was, and then we're gonna go from there. 'Cause I don't really know. Okay, let's go back here. Edit the deck. Okay, what didn't help us at all in that duel? Well, that didn't help. What will help? I think some kind of spell trap, negation, or destruction would be good. There's one I really like to use. Where is it? You know what? Fusion Recycling Plant might not be terrible here. I could run it instead of Fusion Recovery. Because it would... No. How's this work again? Once per turn, discard one card, add a poly from your deck or graveyard. Well, if I ran that, I could run poly at 1. Because if I ran poly at 1... Because I could just get it from anywhere, deck or graveyard, so that wouldn't really matter. Once per turn during the end phase, you can target one monster in your graveyard. Ooh. Add it to your hand. So I'd be able to get back some of my resources anyway. I can also get rid of some cards that wouldn't really help me. Let's see how this works out. Don't add another one. I still need to replace that one that didn't help me. What about that? Only equipped to a warrior. I'm not running warriors right now. That's the weird part. Oddly enough, not a lot of warriors here. Defusion, interesting, but I'm trying my best to get them. So that would really go the other way on that one, and I don't want to do that. A fusion substitute, which, I mean, that is something. Let's see, that's not it. I'm trying to think. Nobleman of Extermination, that's what I want. And I know I have it. Somewhere. Acid Rain, other cards, Detonation. It's here somewhere. Guess I could play Shard of Greed. Shard of Greed would... that would act as a Pot of Greed. Yeah, but it would take a couple turns. I don't know if I have that kind of luxury of time. Where are you at? Sorry, I already skipped it. I'm not paying fully. Oh, wait, there it is. It's better. Wait, cancel. What's the skill that I can use? Here, when your light points are at 2,000 or below, you can play Skyscraper. Can only use once per turn. Yeah, why not? I can just activate it, so maybe I can activate it after having used the fusion recycling plant. That might actually work out. Yeah, let's try that out. How am I going to get this thing out of the way? Yeah, that's probably fine. Cool. Saved it. Let's get out of here. And since we do have some missions done, did we get any? I want some crystals so I can get more packs, because I just want one. I just want to get that monster that can... Oh, cool. It's a monster king of the swamp. I think it's king of the swamp. His effect is that he can count as substitution for one fusion, or you discard him and get a poly, which would be pretty cool. You get 3 packs. Hopefully we get him. It's that water monster you see under the possible ultra rares. I've gotten some other ultra rares, not the one I wanted. Ring of Defense, Mecha Sea Dragon, Plesion, whatever ninja. Don't care. I didn't get him this time either. It went Outwit, King's Knight. Man, I think I have enough to make a King's Knight deck. Okay, Razor Lizard. Defenders Intersect. Yeah. Worm Apocalypse. Darn. None of those were new and none of them were helpful. I'm not buying that many packs. See? This is the one I wanted, because that really helps out a fusion deck greatly. Otherwise, yeah, what else do I want? Not much here. That's fine. Let's try out the deck against someone else. There should be 3 people in the world. Another 1,000 Dragon deck. Let's give it a try. See if we can do it. I hope we can, because you know what? We're making tiny strides to make the deck better, so... Although I guess what I could do... Well, I don't really have enough. Maybe once I unlock more, I'll be able to kind of think of a better strategy, but right now, you're gonna have to see.
All right, get your game on.
It's a privilege to duel you. If you're ready, then let's
Decent
start.
starting hand.
Duel.
My first?
It's my turn.
Okay, I'm first, so
I'm counting on you, buddy.
I'm gonna summon Elemental Hero Heat
Monster in attack position.
and throw down a face down.
Face down.
And that'll end my turn.
It's my turn. I'll draw.
So right now there's a lot that can beat me.
I'm setting my monster.
That doesn't really hurt me.
Just about done.
Okay, so she didn't get Poly at
And my
least.
turn.
I guess not Time Wizard.
It's I draw.
H Heat and Heart. That actually helps me.
Here I go. I summon a monster.
I don't know if I should...
in
I
attack
guess I should use it
position.
just right away. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
I activate my spell card. H Heated Heart.
Oh, cool. That's one of his signature cards. I mean, it is, but I didn't think it would talk.
Time to battle.
Elemental Hero Heat will attack your defense monster, and if its attack is stronger, the difference will be done as damage to you. And it is. We do 16 down to 24. Not quite enough to kill, but
Direct attack.
No.
she's got 400 left.
I end
What
my
would beat
turn.
me right now? Well, a Time Wizard getting the thing right, that would hurt me, for sure. A Fusion would... Oh,
I'm setting a card.
I'm gonna guess that's Time Machine.
Gonna keep on rolling.
And if that's Time Machine, that means
Sweet.
my Nobleman of Extermination is the perfect card for this situation.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
Which, once we get our Righteous Justice, we would just replace the Nobleman with that. Because it could potentially destroy up to 3. Or at least in this situation, since I have 2 heroes, it would destroy 2. He only has the 1, but it would technically be the better choice. Yep, time machine. And as long as this first attack goes through, she doesn't have much else. Ooh, that was a baby dragon, meaning at least 1/3 of what was necessary for the fusion of Thousand Dragon. Now we did have the hero barrier, but that would only protect against one attack, and after that it wouldn't do us much else good.
Oh yeah! There's nothing better than a duel. Until next time, keep getting your game on.
So that was cool. That did help us. Having Noblemen of Extermination at least stopped her from activating one of her annoying cards, which is cool. And of course it's a double XP thing going on, so we got another deck slot. So we can use the other one for experimentation or something more gimmicky, like another hero variant once we start to get more heroes. We run one that ends up using a lot of normal heroes. We can use Heart of the Underdog, because that would add a lot of draw power. That'd be good. Because one thing we have to really think about when we're making a fusion-based deck is draw power, because a lot of Thousand Dragon decks. Because we use up so many resources to get out one strong or strong-ish monster. We're giving up 3 cards. 2 fusion materials, usually, at least. And a poly. That's 3 cards in your hand that you're using up. Going first. Now, some decks are able to mitigate that cost with special fusion cards, but we don't exactly have that luxury. So, okay, this is gonna suck, because if she can fusion summon pretty much anything, we're out of luck. Do I even want this card if there's a hero in your hand, special summon? I don't think summoning more cards would really help us. I mean, I'd gladly give up Hero's Bond for, like, Shard of Greed, because that at least would end up netting us an advantage. I'm gonna go ahead and activate. Ah! So we're gonna do that. So we get Inferno. Pretty nice. Then I'll activate.
I activate my spell card, Fusion Recovery.
That'll get me back 1 poly. Then 1 of the monsters used for the summon. What does she do for each hero? She'd probably die though next turn. Oh cool, there's a little icon showing that she was used as fusion material. Both of them. Wait. This card gains 200 for each elemental hero. So I'd have 2. So I'd have 4. So he himself would have 2,000 attack points. Going up to 22. Still not all that strong. But if I summon her, for each hero, that would do 400 points of damage. That would at least lower an attack. Okay, I'll add Lady Heat. And a Poly. And if I had Shard of Greed, I would activate Shard of Greed to end up drawing more cards, but that's fine. I'll summon.
I know you'll help me out. I summon a monster in attack position.
Now, knowing the composition of her deck, I can pretty safely assume 13 can get over whatever she has, which it could. Destroying that baby dragon. I'll attack directly. 17 left. Then she kicks in to do 400 points since I have 2 heroes on the field. How do I get this? Yeah, right there is good. I think it's perfect. Oh shit, it's a Time Wizard. Oh, it's not a Time Wizard. Oh, she's just gonna try to destroy Lady Heat. Which is fine. because when we attack her, she'll only end up having
Back.
4, 3, 7, 600 left.
Just getting warmed up. It's my turn.
Okay, what do we have?
Sweet.
Hero barrier. Well,
Throw down and face down.
that could end up being helpful, I suppose.
Time to battle. Take this. My monster.
700, so she'll have 6 left.
Have to step it up.
End turn.
End my turn. Your move.
Oh, not good.
Now,
Good. It's
she
my
could
turn.
still easily get a 1,000 dragon, which would hurt me, or just a time wizard, or nothing. Nothing's fine. Oh, I know what that is. That's
The end of my
gonna
turn.
be time machine.
Gonna
So
keep on rolling. My turn.
let's see what we get.
Sweet.
Another hero barrier. Not exactly gonna help us, but
Throw down and face down. Let's battle. Oh, you're
I gotta use it anyway because we want her to get rid of her other card.
My turn.
Because she'd have it anyway. Might as well just use up her resource.
Summon a monster.
Now we know for certain that's what she's gonna go for. I'm actually hoping that she goes for the fusion,
Turn.
because I can save myself at least 2 turns using hero barriers. That would be pretty nice. What we got?
Set a monster face down. I guess it's the end of my turn.
Okay,
Keep
so
on rolling.
I'm hoping for a monster now.
Sweet.
Yes!
I draw. Here comes one of my favorites.
Ooh! I think we're pretty much guaranteed the win now. The only caveat would be if she gets Time Wizard and gets off the effect of Time Wizard.
Let's battle. Oh, you're going.
Destroy that.
Take this. My monster attacks.
Now at the end of my turn,
My monster's effect activates.
and that effect will end up doing 400 points to you directly.
Oh,
End
Your
my
move.
turn.
Now what she has to do here is destroy my Lady Heat at least. Time Wizard could potentially do that. But if she tries to attack into it,
summon
I
a
have
monster
2
into
hero
a
barriers to
position.
stop attacks. Yep. That's Time Wizard for you. You can activate this guy. Takes place by you control. I mean, that would
Monster
technically...
effect activates.
I can activate it, but it's not going to do anything, because I won't have a hero on the field when it goes off. That's a hit, isn't it? Yeah, okay! She killed herself with the power of Time Wizard.
You got some serious skills. Let's have a rematch sometime.
I may have won, but you definitely got game.
Okay, from
Can't wait
that
to duel you
duel,
again.
we definitely learned something. We learned that Hero Bond is not really useful in this kind of build. I mean, potentially you could go for several heats or lady heats and just try to rack up the damage. I don't think we end up having enough resources given the nature of the game and the low number of cards. Because you do start with a lower hand, and fusion summoning depletes what is already a pretty small sized hand. So I'm definitely going to switch it out for something like Shard of Greed, because that, even though it is slow, it does eventually net us more cards. So let's see, what mission did we complete? Oh, get him into level 5, okay. Card sleeves. Well, card sleeves are pretty cool, but that's a fun thing about your deck. Your deck is an ever-changing, ever-evolving, just kind of statement about yourself as a duelist. Or as a person. I don't know how deep you want to get into it, but it could be. It could be kind of that. Now, what card was I thinking? Shard of Greed. Although if I want to go for something more battle-orientated, I would go with Enemy Controller, which I do have 2 of. So, potentially I could instead replace those hero barriers with enemy controllers, and that would technically give me more of an incentive. Because, say against 1000 Dragon, Inferno isn't strong enough to get over it, and just blocking the attack won't really solve anything other than stall for a little bit of time. Although using enemy controller, I can switch their monster into defense mode. And in this game, there is no main phase 2. Also, they had tried to attack, so I wouldn't really be able to do that either. So, their monster would be in defense mode, in which case my monster definitely has enough attack to get over it. So that's actually pretty good. So, I am kind of considering that. Well, let's run one. No. I should just replace one of them and see which one ends up being more useful. But I still want a little more draw power, so I'm gonna grab... Where's Shard of Greed? It's a continuous spell card. I mean, you can try for Cup of Ace, but it's luck-based, so if you don't get it, you just gave your opponent 2 cards, which could possibly be the games, and I don't want to do that. Shard of Greed. I know I have it. The more I scroll, the less sure I am, but I'm... There it is. Do I have 2? Or is it right there? Okay. Alright, that's fine. So let's try out the deck as is now. We have not gotten Blaze Man, which is a little bit of an oddity. I don't want to fight that guy because he's going to be tough. The hair is weird, right? Wow, is everyone here using Thousand Dragon? Because it's just, you know, fusion galore? Maybe. But let's try it out anyway. Facing tough opponents. Try to review your deck. Obtain powerful cards from the shop or card trader. Both of which can be very hard to do because the better cards are more expensive or just you need more kind of card material like ultra rare jewels and stuff like that. Kylie. It's really close to Kyle. It almost looks like a Kyle because you can't really see the weird hair.
All right, get your game on.
I'm fired up. Fun meter, maximum. Let's do this. Duel!
Alright.
It's my turn. Here comes one of my favorites. I summon a monster in attack position.
Elemental Hero, Heat. 1800 is pretty good. And not much else I can do with that.
My turn. I draw.
Let's see.
I set a monster. You're up.
Hey, I can do some damage with H-Heated Heart.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. I draw.
Neos. That actually works out perfectly.
I set a card. From my hand, the field spell activates.
See, now, in the anime, Jaden would just set down a hero emerges, but still have cards in his hand. And he would, I guess, just pray and hope that his opponent, when he activated a hero emerges, would just pick the right one, which they usually did. I don't think he ever got it wrong.
Time to battle. Go. Attack.
What was it? Oh, not bad. We did some good damage on that one.
My turn's done.
And luckily, Neos is actually pretty strong. So,
Draw.
even if she's able to get Thousand Dragon,
I'm gonna set a monster.
which she didn't,
You're up.
Thousand Dragon would be enough to...
Here I go.
Or, I'm sorry, Neos is enough to beat a Thousand Dragon, because
I draw.
we're talking about the de facto... the de facto Dark Magician fighting the de facto Red Eyes, if that makes more sense.
I throw down and face down.
So I don't want anything else in my hand but Neos.
I attack with my monster.
Looks like we're not going to be facing anything soon.
My turn's done.
But if she gets a Time Wizard,
It's my
and I can
turn.
destroy said Time Wizard... Let's see.
Yeah. I summon a monster and attack.
Sounds like a Time Wizard, but I'm not completely... Yeah, it's a Time Wizard.
I activate my monster.
I kind of wish she gets it just so I can summon Neos, because I want to see the animation. That's too bad for you. I mean, yeah, you're right. Unless I draw something here. Ooh, if I get... Well, Lady Heat doesn't really kill. That does not help me. Yeah, nothing there helps me. Let's go for the attack. I wonder what his quotes are. Let's enjoy this. Get your game on. You're scared of my heroes. What's up? Show me your next move. Oh, it's another time wizard. Hey man, if it didn't work the first time, try again. Kinda hope you get it. Yeah, alright. I wonder if it says it.
My trap card activates. A hero emerges.
Alright. A hero emerges. And since there's only one card in my hand, I guess that's the one you pick.
Space is a brand new hero. And his name is Elemental Hero Neos.
Oh shit. This Guyver looking guy. That looks really good.
Oh yeah, this is getting good. I end my turn.
Why are you talking like that? No reason to be like that. Draw. Blaze Man. Oh, neat. When this card normal special summon, you can add one polymer adjacent from your deck to your hand. During your main phase, you can activate this effect. You cannot special summon monsters except fusion monsters. Also, send one hero monster from your deck to the graveyard, except Blaze Man. And if you do, this card's attribute, attack and defense, become the same as a monster sent. Ooh, attack and defense. So, potentially, I could send, say, Neos. So he would basically become Neos until the end of the turn. Once per turn. Okay. So what's the stipulation of activating this? During your main phase, you can activate this effect. This turn, you cannot special summon monsters except for... Okay. I don't think I need to do that. I think I just went off of the attack with Neos.
Always wins in the end. Go Neos. Unleash your power and defend Neos space. Cosmic Rush.
Yay! Another thing I really liked about GX, the uniforms. They're all...
Such thrills.
I don't want to say uniform, but everyone had their own, like, assigned uniform. Everyone looks so...
Quite a challenge.
And it's a lot more colorful than in the regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it's like they're all wearing blue or some kind of thing. At least here they have different colored jackets. And then, aside from the jackets, they tend to differ. Some characters dress completely out of kind of dress code, I suppose. Although some, obviously Jaden himself, he was red and he was within dress code. His friend Cyrus, he was always within dress code, probably more formally than a few other characters. Someone like ManjoumeThunder, Chaz Princeton, he was completely out of uniform after partway through season 1. And I don't think he ever really returned to it. Get some gold. I wonder if there's anything new with the card trader that would help us. Okay. I'ma say no. Yeah, there's not really much that would help us. That's fine. Let's find who that person is to duel. And assume she doesn't have a 1000 dragon deck. And she actually doesn't. That's a little more surprising than I thought it'd be, but that's cool. Can't summon a monster? To summon a level 5 or 6, you must tribute one monster on your side of the field. For level 7 or higher, 2 tributes must be made. Unless you're fusing, and then that's a whole other, like, thing, so... Okay, we're going second. That helps us in that we get one extra card, which we need for all the resources we use up.
Get your game on.
Plus, it allows us to, say, play Lady Heat and then activate H Heated Heart to actually let her get over something, which she almost never does because she has such low stats. Okay, what do we have? Blackland Fire Dragon. Oh, I remember getting that when I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day. Let's see what we get. Ooh, Hero Barrier. You know what? I'll take it.
Here comes one of my favorites. I summon a monster in attack.
It's one of your favorites, but you actually don't say the name like some of the others. Lady Heat is pretty good, but
I throw down a face down.
just in case.
I activate my spell card. H Heated Heart.
No, she's got way more than enough.
Let's battle. Oh, you're going down. Attack.
I'm okay.
End
My
turn.
monster's effect activates.
And it just does 200 damage. Not much, admittedly. Not too much. But it can help set up for later. I have a monster now, and let's see where we can go from here.
Here goes. I summon a monster in attack position.
Uh-oh. Yeah, this deck is full of just 1,500 attack beat sticks that she'll use to power up her ritual.
Do this. I attack with my...
I activate my trap card. Hero Barrier.
My turn's done.
Woo.
Here I go.
I want a fusion.
Draw.
Well, that's not so bad.
From my hand, I activate a continuous spell.
Shard of Greed.
I activate my spell card. H Heated Heart.
So we're basically where we were on the first turn.
Attack.
300 points. Next, I'll end my turn,
My monster's effect activates.
in which case it does 200 points of direct damage, so
My turn's
we've effectively done 1,000 points to her. Not too much.
My turn. I draw.
Actually, I wonder if I have Molten Destruction.
Right?
You know what? If I have Molten Destruction, I can run that card
Position.
instead, because, you know, while it won't give as much as,
Battle. Don't get
what's the card,
I attack
Skyscraper,
with my monster.
it'll work at all times instead of just when I attack. So I think that might actually serve me a bit better in this deck where I'm running mostly fire.
I draw.
Another heat. Well, not much you can do.
My turn's done.
I'll let this go by.
It's my turn.
Hopefully she doesn't kill me.
You help me, right?
Ah, shit.
I summon a monster in attack position.
That's 3,000.
From my hand,
Shit!
I activate a ritual spell.
This might actually be game. But fuck. I think this is game on the basis that
Battle.
3,035. Well,
My monster attack. My monster attacks you. Don't get mad.
oh wow, it's not game. Why is that not game? Couldn't she have activated her monster's special ability to increase its attack?
Good. My turn. All I need is a chance. I draw.
Can be used after your life points are 1,000 below. 2,000 or below. Turn it to your hand. Well, I guess that works. First, I'm gonna activate.
I activate a continuous spell.
Send it and 2 counters to the graveyard and draw 2 cards. Not bad. Need to get rid of that. Only have 300 left. That'd be 23. First, I'll activate
I activate the spell card, Polymerization.
to fuse Elemental Hero, Lady Heat, and Elemental Hero Heat. To fusion summon Elemental Hero Inferno.
I'm counting on you, buddy. I fusion summon a monster.
Nothing in hand. And activating Skyscraper really wouldn't do much. Since even... I'll go ahead and summon it. I'll summon Wildheart.
Here is Elemental Hero Wildheart.
Does he name all the mainstream heroes? That's kind of cool.
Time to battle.
Wildheart attacks
Do your
that
thing.
one, because it only has 500, so he'll do 1,000. I wish one of them was water, that way Heat would activate his ability to gain 1,000 attack points, which would do a good chunk. Not quite enough to kill, but...
All I can do is end my turn.
See, that Shard of Greed was really useful. Kinda slow, but it was in fact useful.
My turn is over.
I'm only getting started. All I need is a chance.
Blaze Man, huh?
I draw.
Fire deck to your hand. Okay.
I'm firing up Elemental Hero Blazeman.
Now I'll summon Elemental Hero Blaze Man. Then,
Blazeman's effect activates.
alright.
Time to battle. Wildheart, do your thing. Wild, this is game. Blaze
Blaze
him.
Blaze Man. Oh, we should have lost that because she didn't activate her effect.
Want to duel as well as you said.
Can you not activate the turn you summon it? That doesn't sound right. For some reason, she didn't activate the effect of her ritual monster, which would have let her banish a level 4 monster, a level 4 normal monster probably, and then just add that monster's attack to her monster's attack. Of course, all of hers is 15, plus the 500, and obviously that's 2,000, and that would have been game because she was attacking me directly, and I had nothing else. So... I don't know, we really lucked out there. Not necessarily in a way we deserved. Looks like we're out of people to duel. I don't really want to play any online sessions with this deck just yet. I guess we'll end the night by playing the Vagabond. Smaller spell trap zone. Well, let's give it a try. Smaller spell trap zone. That won't necessarily hurt us since we do use up a lot of resources, although if we want to play some kind of shenanigans where the hero emerges and Neos, that could affect it, for sure. Okay, what did we get? And we're going second, so we're going to get to see what Vagabond does. Ooh, smaller meant 1.
Get
Shoot.
your game on. Duel.
Toon Table of Contents? Well, that could be a lot of things. Okay, never mind, it's Toon Kingdom, that's what it... Okay. That's a whole other thing, I think. Oh, sorry. Toon Kingdom! What?
My turn. I draw.
Well...
I'm firing up Elemental Hero Blazeman.
I'll activate Elemental Hero Blazeman's special ability, adding a polymerization from my deck to my hand. can only activate one spell trap, which kind of sucks. Oh, what exactly is this effect? When this card is activated, banish stick. Okay. Okay, he did that to activate it. Your opponent cannot target 2 monsters you control with card effects. If a toon you control is destroyed by a battle or card effect, cannot target. Does that mean enemy controller wouldn't work? It might mean that. If I had to guess what that monster is, then it's either Red Archery Girl or Toon Alligator. 16, 18. Well, either way, this will work out.
Activate the spell card, Polymerization.
Fusion Summon, Elemental Hero, Inferno.
I'm counting on you,
Ooh.
buddy.
You know, with the Legendary Dragon decks coming out, I think next week, as of recording, I have honestly been thinking, what will we get next? What was it? Next year, right? And you know what? Oh, this is one I didn't see coming. Ah, banish one to do that. Not much I can do about that. I forgot about the self-protection thing. But yeah, I was thinking, you know what we could do, which, you know, not necessarily saying they should or, you know, will. What does this do? It's gonna attack. Oh, whatever.
Here goes nothing. I reveal my face down card. I activate a quick play spell.
Whew.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
It's my
But yeah,
turn.
I was thinking a good, you know, deck that they could do. Not saying they will, for sure, but one that they could do,
Counting on you, buddy. I summon
would
all
be
attack in attack
3 Jaden decks. Since we did have 3 Yugi decks, which, yeah, I mean, Yugi's really cool, but 3 decks was kind of exhausting, and now we're getting a... Then we got another one in Legendary Decks 2, and now we're getting another one in Legendary Decks, the Dragon Decks, whatever they're called.
Let's battle. Go. My monster attack.
That's fine.
Oh, you're going down.
That's also fine because you're having to take cards from your deck, and at least, hopefully, forcing you to draw too many cards in your deck. Although we are running the risk of him summoning Blue Eyes Toon Dragon or Planet Pathfinder. I don't even know what the hell that is. Add a filter. Oh, okay, so yeah, that's basically what he did.
It's my turn. I draw.
Ooh, H Hidden Heart. Wait a minute, H Hidden Heart. You know what? How many cards are in your deck? 7. The problem is that if I attack Toon Summon Skull, he'll just protect it with Toon Kingdom. Although, it could work to my advantage. Okay, I'm gonna try this out.
Blaze Man's effect activates.
This will at least serve to thin my deck just a little. So if I can lower Your attack enough, you won't be able to attack. Or lower your life points. It's got 25.
I activate my spell card. H, Heated Heart.
Destroying that wouldn't really benefit me.
Time to battle.
More damage on this one.
You're going down.
1400.
My monster.
But you still take the damage.
Oh, you're going down. I attack with my monster. Blaze man, blaze 'em.
Blaze man, blaze him. 4 cards left. You'll draw 1 card.
My turn's done.
You draw 1 card. Okay. I don't plan on trying to destroy that. Attacking me directly. Sure. It hurts a little. But
That one hurt.
I think I can win this.
Looking good. All I need is a chance. I draw.
That card didn't... Ooh, wait. Hey now. You're an all-star.
Show you my hero's power.
Sweet, now I've got Skyscraper. And I can actually summon a bunch. Now I'm pretty sure I've got this in the bag because if he activates his Toon Kingdom 3 times, he'll be out of cards and he'll lose the next turn. So, but if I just attack, that'll be 500, which will be 16, 33, 16, 800, 800, 800 minus 600. I need to make sure I destroy that. So I need to go for the sure thing.
Here's Elemental Hero Wildheart.
The first sure thing would be
Time to battle. Oh, you're going down. My monster attacks.
that's fine.
Go. I attack with my monster.
Oh, he let it die. You know what? That was probably the smart thing to do.
Wildheart, do your thing. Wild slash.
Ooh, hoo, hoo. Pretty sneaky.
End my turn.
You let it live. But you're also running out of cards. And luckily for me, if he does get another tune,
Good.
most tunes except Dark Magician Girl, or Tune Dark Magician 2, I don't know. Except for the one, then I'll be able to... Let me do this. Fusion Recovery.
My spell card, Fusion Recovery.
If he activates anything... All tunes need a turn before they can attack, so that's how I'll save myself. What else do I want to get back?
Let's battle. Go. Attack. Take this. I attack with my monster.
That's fine. I'll attack you directly with Elemental Hero Inferno.
Attack.
Hey, we won with the stipulation of only being able to have one spell or trap card on the field, other than field spell, at a time.
Be the second best duelist here.
Nice, we did it. You know, I always found it to be really fun to use fusion cards. But as you can see throughout kind of playing this, it can be really rough to use them because you end up using so many resources, you get dead draws. Hey, I need 3 cards to do this. Oh, cool, I have Elemental Hero Avion in my hand, who's terrible by himself. Or I got Polymerization, which is nothing, pretty much by itself. Or I have Burstinatrix in my hand, and nothing. Or I have both Avion and Burstinatrix. Awesome, I confuse. Wait, you need Poly? Ah, I don't have Poly. Or any kind of combination, things kind of fall apart. But when it works, it is so fun to do. Which, it really focuses on Elemental Hero fusions. No Neospatians, as far as I can tell. Although, this is almost specifically Neo support that it hurts. Because you can bring back any of the normal Elemental Heroes. The best usage is probably with Elemental Hero Neos. Let's see, what does this do? Not a big fan. Really not a big... You just get a skyscraper, so we don't have to worry about it. Although... Let's see... Let's replace... Let's see if we have a... Let's look at the field spells. If we have that Molten Field, might want to run that. Since most of these are fire type. And they're not very strong, but with a 500 point increase, that would actually make them pretty good. Let's see. Let's put a filter on this thing. Spell trap. Field spell. It does not look like... Oh, man. It does not look like we have that one. We have Gaia Power, which doesn't help us. We have Acidic Downpour. Doesn't help us. We have... The hell is this? It's kind of Chaos one. That doesn't help us. Yummy, whatever this is. Nah. The fusion is destroyed by an effect to give you total material. I mean, that would help in the 1000 Dragon deck matchup, but not much else. Got Pseudo Space, which just takes a field spell from your graveyard, banish it, and then just use its effect for the one turn. That doesn't really help. Okay, well, it's at least good to know that I can't use it, because I don't have it. Ooh, 1-6 duels, not bad. Did we just go up a stage? Oh, sweet. Going up the stage reset the counter. You complete all missions. You are now at stage 2. So we need to get points using spell cards, trap cards, and all of such as like that. Well, let's have at it. Try a duel against 1000 energy, and I think I actually will call it a night there. Because it is getting pretty late. Extra deck! I remember when the extra deck was limitless. I know this is Duel Links and they've limited it to 5. But I remember back in the EX days where it was just, yeah, run 3 of each, doesn't matter. Now it's like, if you're running 3 of each, then you're not going to be running that many. Or at least not much diversity-wise.
Win or lose, let's have fun.
Come on, let's duel. Duel. My turn. You'll love this. I summon a monster in attack position.
Who's that? It's a clown.
That's the end of my turn.
It's my
Not
turn.
much.
I draw.
I'll summon Elemental Hero Heat.
Here comes one of my favorites. I summon a
And I'll have an attack.
Attack.
Nice. That's all I can do.
My turn's done.
It's my turn. I draw. I set this monster face down.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Let's see what we can get then.
It's
Draw.
my draw.
Hero barrier. That's actually not terrible. Let's play that.
I throw down a face down.
Summon Elemental Hero Lady
I
Heat.
summon a monster in attack position.
Then I'll activate Spell Card.
I activate my spell card. H, Heated Heart.
To increase Heat's attack by 500. And now since he has piercing damage, I'll attack your face down monster.
Down.
Who has... I wonder if I had 0. Oh! I have 500. Pretty close to it.
I am not going down.
Ooh, you might be, though.
Oh, you're going down.
Damn.
Direct attack.
Damn. 1,300, leaving you with 250. Haven't you now?
My monster's effect activates.
To do 200 for each hero on my side of the field, I've got 2, meaning 400. Since you only have 250, I win.
Sweet. You gave me quite a challenge. You might just be the second best duelist here.
There's only 2 of us, so kind of a dick thing to say. Well, guys, that's all for now. In Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, the GX update, I am super excited to play more GX content, get more of the cards, characters. I absolutely love Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, so I'm marking out really hard to this one. If you want to stay up to date on my videos and live streams on both YouTube and Twitch, check out the links in the description below, join my Discord, and consider donating. That's all for now, guys. Manjoume out.